Okay, it looks like we have the band here. So we can finally get started, I'm happy to say. So I want to thank everybody for coming and clicking on the link and coming over to watch this tonight. This would have been our concert night at Kelsey. It's something we look forward to each year. Everybody works hard. It's our fun way to end the summer or spring semester and start the summer. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead in this year. Um, it's exciting. Last year, we were able to have Terrell Stafford join us. This year, we had somebody lined up to come and join us as well. Would have been a great show, but this pandemic hit, and like everybody for the last couple months, the world's been turned upside down. A lot of people have been going through some really terrible times with it, and we wish nothing but the best and hope everybody can get through this as safely and healthy as possible. Our remote learning, we had a lot of fun. We found ways to be creative and to do things and to try new ways to teach jazz online. This band, we had 14 songs together this semester. And in my time there, it was the first time I felt like by March, it's like, wow, this band's ready. We're going to have a good show. And, you know, this happens, right? So we wanted to do something. They worked so hard. They kept at it. When we went remote, we worked on a bunch of different ideas, and they were sending me links and sending me recordings. And since everything happened so quick, we have all this new equipment at the college that we're just not able to use and bring to us to record. So when we started to discuss this, we have people who aren't home, who are still have been gone for over a month now. They had spring break plans and didn't make it back. So we have recordings coming from iPhone microphones, from laptop microphones. Some of the recordings that were sent in, I'm not even sure what they used. I think it was an old game of telephone with a soup can and a string that then went to a computer. But we made it work. And you know, I originally thought, wow, what a great way to tie this into our music tech program and have them do it. But when we had this many different type of audio files and recording styles, it just didn't seem fair. That would be digital audio like 25, I think, which we're not ready to run yet. So we've been having fun. They've been sending me parts and they've been working on it. And the great thing is, like, they just kept at it. I mean, they had not stopped. They kept at it literally until about 6:30. They were sending me their parts. But you know, they've worked, and it's one of the hardest forms of music to try to do this way. Especially, you know, a band like this where we've got 17 people and everything's about playing together and feeding off the energy and listening to each other play and getting ideas. Our soloists were left with creating and remembering thoughts of when they played the song last time in Jazz Band. I think they did a great job. I sat down when I was mixing it. First, I was going to try to line up everything there was and make it as perfect like a record as I could. And then I said, you know what? It's a jazz concert. It was supposed to be a live concert. So is there going to be some mistakes? Sure. But I will always take mistakes for the energy and for the vibe. And what they were able to do was awesome. These guys, I can't say enough. I really can't say enough about them. It's been a true honor and a pleasure. And we're going to get started because nobody is here. Lectures are over. We're in finals now. Nobody wants to hear me lecture anymore. So we're going to get started with a song from the great Count Basie from a record he did in 1975. It's called Basie Big Band. And he named it after one of his favorite treats, orange sherbet. So here we go. You're going to have some orange sherbet. All right, Sherbert. This is Mr. Andrew Morales on the trumpet. Just a lot of fun. I mean, think about, for those of you who are musicians, trying to do this, right? Spread out. I mean, literally, we've got people in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, just spread out and trying to do this over the internet, and they're making it happen. And for some of these students, this is the first semester, second semester they've even played in a band like this. So they not only did it, they took the challenge, and I think they really ran with it. So next up, we're going to bring in, we've got so many great singers. Like I said, we had 14 songs lined up. We had 14. So the fall concert's going to be awesome because we have all this music ready to go. And, you know, we work too hard to not bring it out. So make sure you come and check it out. But for this next song, it's one of those songs everybody in the world knows. You've all heard it. 1973 musical, Little Night Music. Stephen Sondheim wrote this song, and his story was, it's a dark tale of love and regret. He didn't intend for it to become a ballad. It was supposed to be a song of regret. Dark love, dark life, pretty amazing, and you need a great voice to do it. And we have for you Miss Gaylore Kalachi, all the way from Persia, to sing for you, Send in the Clowns. Yeah, Laurie, you should wave. They wouldn't know. She killed it. From the first time she sang that song, it was amazing. Um, and it's just gotten better each time. When she sent me that recording, I couldn't even believe it. It was just like there was so much emotion and just so much to it. Unbelievable. So now we're going to go a different way and get into a jazz song that was Nat King Cole. It was like his biggest hit back in the day. His Trios hit in 1943. It was #1 on the Harlem Hit Parade for 10 weeks, made it to #9 on the pop charts. It also did 6 weeks and #1 on Great List, the most played hillbilly jukebox records list. Every singer in the world in the jazz has done it. Instrumentalists have covered it, but nobody's done it quite like Selena. Wave, Selena. Selena Del Duca. I think you'll know the song quick. This is, we'll let you hear it.
Took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzer tried to throw the monkey off his back, but the monkey turned around and said, "No, listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, how about don't you blow your time? Ain't no use in diving. Where's the use in jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your tide. The buzzer told the monkey you are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free. The monkey looked the buzzer right dead in the eye and said, "Your story's so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your tide." Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, but don't you blow your tide. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use in diving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Fly right.
Selena, sounds so good. So good. Because you hear it, it's fun. We still had fun. You look, they're bouncing around, they're having a good time. It's, I've enjoyed being home and not commuting every day, but getting to see them and watching them have fun. Now I'm missing it more. So look forward to getting back and making music with them. So next up, we're going to go to one of the most well-known jazz singers that you've ever heard of. She put this record out. I can't believe it was back in 1983. Makes me feel a little bit old. And it was her first #1 hit. She was later up for a Grammy of the Year with the song, which she did not win. She lost to What's Love Got to Do With It by Tina Turner. So not too bad. She did win Best New Artist that year. So there's some, consolation prize. She had some other great songs. They wrote this in a studio with the band The Hooters. That was the co-writer, the man who helped start that band. And it was, they said, one of the last seconds they wanted to have one more ballad for the record. So they got together, they put this song together. It's been labeled by Rolling Stone, MTV, and a bunch of other groups as one of the top love ballads of all time. So our community college is awesome. We have students from all over. We've had Persia, and now we've got Brazil, and we've got a lot of Brazil in our attendee list, so I love it. So please enjoy. We've got Miss Narhadeli Fajeda, and we've got her background singers as well on this jazz classic. Naradeli is awesome. And yeah, Taji, I mean, so think about being home on your own and being, hey, there's about 30 measures of piano before anything. Do you think you could do that for me? And not only did he do it, I mean, he worked hard. He was like, is this good? I'll do it again. He made it. I mean, he owned it. He really worked hard. His first semester with us. And I mean, he worked so hard. He was also, you could hear him on some Aaron Sherbert as well. Really great piano player. This band, I mean, the background singers, we had Nardelli singing leads. We had Selena, we had Cameron, Galore, Ave, coming together to sing background vocals from all over the place, you know, not in a room together, but they were able to come together. You know, we got together a few Fridays, worked on some things, and they took it with them and remembered it. It was amazing. So next song for you, we're going to feature Miss Ave Corbett on vocals on a song that has been another one of these songs. It's what we do. It's been around. Anthony Newley, Leslie Bercuse. It was written for the musical The Roar of the Grease Paint, The Smell of the Crowd. First done in 1964 on stage. Nina Simone recorded a huge version. The good old rock band Muse did a version of this. For us, we were able to find an arrangement from good old Michael Bublé. See, we didn't have Michael Bible this time like last semester. We had no misprint, so it is just Bublé this semester. And this is a song where Ave, oh my gosh, like when she came to class last semester, and it was great talk to her, getting to know her. And then she said, I want to join jazz band. I sing. And I said, really? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, we'll see how this goes. You know, I mean, it'll be fun. And man, I think the whole class, the first time she sang the song was just like, whoa. And where did that come from? And it's even better here. What she done on this version is even a whole other level. So this is a classic, feeling good.
Saying hi, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, I know how I feel. Blossoms on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies are having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when days don't run, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world, and a world for me. For me.
Ave, wave, Ave. Let us see. Let them see you. She is something else. Well, this is the part usually in the show where I apologize to all their parents for, they seem to failed all of their courses, so they're going to have to come back and do jazz band again next semester. Sorry. No, it's such an honor. It's such a pleasure. Like, one of the luckiest people there is to have this as my job, and to get to watch these guys and, see how they grow. It's amazing from the first day you meet these guys to where we get to. It's such a special, it's just such a special thing. So there's not a person in this band that doesn't deserve, to be on stage. I wish they could. I'm so glad you guys all signed in so you could see them here. David, who is standing up right now, we owe a huge thank you to him. We had, I think, 5 drummers in the band. David had an actual drum set with recording studio set up. He was able to record Ray up top, who's playing keyboard and on stuff, and also played drums for us. They got some of the hardest jobs in the world. I mean, they're trying to play with a bunch of musicians and keep time, right? So but they've got to do it with stuff they can't hear. It's really awesome. Couldn't ask for 2 better people. Steve, who is here, Valentino, wasn't able to record for us because he's still in high school taking classes with us. You guys saw him last semester. He's killing it. He fit right in. It was awesome. And Alexander, who is a great drummer, great percussionist. You might remember him from his percussion solo on Let's Dance last semester. We just weren't able to get his drums recorded in time for the performance, but they deserve to be recognized. I mean, because nobody in this band has not done the work. And that's one of the best things. It's not for me, it's for them. They don't want to let each other down. They see each other working hard and they want to help each other out. It's an amazing thing. My job's to just kind of like facilitate it, and steer them and then just watch where they go. It's amazing what they're able to do. So this next song, it's a beautiful, beautiful song. And it was one of those, we were looking for a ballad, and we have an amazing singer who, she sang a ballad for us last semester, but she wanted to sing a ballad again. And when you hear her sing, it's like, yeah, she should be singing ballads all the time. We found this arrangement. We're missing a few horns. Usually for our concerts, we're able to add some trombones to fill in. Obviously, that didn't happen this time. But I was torn. Do we do this? Do we not? With all the horn parts. But then I listened to her vocal part, and everybody in the band, I mean, this is such a hard song for them to have recorded on their own. And they did it. They pulled it off. They made it happen. And there was no way we couldn't do this. So Miss Cameron LeCain is going to sing for you a song from 1942, Johnny Mercer and Victor Scherzinger. First done by Jimmy Dorsey. The Beatles have recorded the song. It's a weird, Slim Whitman has recorded this song. Bjork, and the ever popular Seth MacFarlane recorded the song as well on a record just a few years back. But not like this. This is the Stan Kenton series. This is the great song, I Remember You.
I remember you. You're the one who made my dreams come true. pass through, and the angels ask me to regard the glory. Then I would tell them that I remember you.
Cameron, amazing. Wave, that was awesome. So good. That whole middle section is just saxophones and her. And I can tell you, I was expecting to spend a few hours adjusting parts to make it work. These guys tell all kinds of lies, and they say I tell a lot of jokes about singers. Completely untrue. It was perfect. I didn't touch her vocal part. It was exactly where it was supposed to be. I had to do absolutely nothing to it. There was no need to fix pitches, no need to fix time, anything. It was amazing. It was just so amazing. I'm so glad we were able to get that song and for you guys to hear it. We've got one song left, but before we go there, I do want to thank everybody. You know, we've got an amazing music department. I'm not the only one. I mean, the colleagues at Mercer in general, I mean, it's amazing. Everybody is in this boat, right? Everybody's home, everybody's teaching, doing the best thing for the right reasons, right? That make sure we can keep educating students, move them forward in their studies, you know, if they're transferring or they're graduating, get things forward, making sure they're constantly growing. So, I mean, all the faculty deserves it. Our administration who's been handling this, I mean, there's no way you can train for this. I know our Dean for Liberal Arts is here tonight, and he would be here even if his son wasn't in the band, because he's been an amazing support. So I do want to thank Dr. Kleinschmidt as well. And Dr. Jerson is here from his department. Dr. Kolpa, who was my first bass teacher at Mercer County Community College a couple of years ago. And, you know, this is his last semester, which is a really sad time for me that I don't even get to shake his hand goodbye. But I know it's not goodbye. It's just until the next time we see him, which will be soon. I can't wait. He said I can pick his brain, and I plan on it because he's got a wealth of knowledge. But we've got so many people there. And I don't want to forget them, and I'm sure I will. So I kind of just want to say thanks to all the faculty, but I'm going to try my best. Dr. Jerson, right? We've got Bill Corvino as our guitar teacher, Liz Scardino on woodwinds. William Marshall joined us this semester on classical voice, and he's working with some of these vocals as well. We've got Janine Hayden teaching jazz voice and some piano classes as well. Josh Wilson on piano, Jim Holton on piano, Joe Fossey on drums. Oh, this is where you start running into trouble. Gene Morrow teaching our chamber ensemble, and you know, it just everybody comes together. You know, everybody comes together. There's just nobody there who doesn't give their all. When I go and talk, and I love the other departments, and it's great to talk to them. When I go and talk, and I realize how lucky I am. We've got 15, 16 adjuncts most semesters. Nobody ever, it's just, what can I do? What can we do next? Hey, I got an idea. Can we do this? Everybody just wants to make things happen for the students. And you see why. These are the students, right? Like, how do you not want to do things for them? They're great. You know, it's what the job is all about. And then we, of course, have the person who keeps us all in line, reminds me 95 times a day of the things I should have done yesterday. And very thankful for her. And she's there, she's here tonight. She does everything for us. She's the music department mom to the students. She's just one of a kind, Miss Elizabeth Raza. So I was gonna put her up on here as a panelist, but I didn't want to make her sit there. So I figured we could just write her how much we love her in the comments. Yeah, it's a special place. So, and these guys, we've got, this is, you know, some of them, it's their last time. We've got Nate and Carolina not practicing social distancing up in my left-hand corner. Carolina on guitar, Nate on bass, both of their last semesters with us. Michael Williamson on guitar, you're going to hear him play guitar on this next song as well. He, you know, I think this is his second semester he's ever played in a band like this. It's crazy. Ray Kleinschmidt playing piano, playing drums. I mean, ask him to do something and you have it immediately. I'm sad that he's moving on, but I'm happy for him. It's well deserved. Selena Del Duca, I remember hearing at Teen Arts with my old alma mater, Hamilton West, and just killing it. And this is her first semester with us. I'm hoping she'll be back around. We've got Steve Valentino, again, high school drummer who's coming and playing with us, who just does not sound like a high school drummer at all. Probably has something to do with his dad, pretty good drummer too. You know. Steve Shchepanik, who just, it's a challenge for me to be able to say his name, but I'm working on it. Playing trumpet for us, he's a guitar player. But he says, yeah, I play trumpet, you need another trumpet player, and he's doing it every time for us. It is awesome. Narhadeli Fajeda on vocals as well, who's here from Brazil, you know, here on her own and doing this, and it's just singing her butt off. Elliot on saxophone, sending me parts. This guy worked so hard, he was sending me parts at 6:30 tonight to add to the parts tonight. It's his first and last semester, which is really sad because I've really enjoyed having Elliot. Okay, Laura Kalachi, I mean, great piano player, great singer. We look forward to continuing with her. Cameron LeCain, you just heard her sing again. Out of this world. David Greif, who was at Mercer years ago, came back. We're going to keep him around for a while. So you got to hold on. As much as I might give drummers a hard time, when you get a good one, you got to hold on to them. Taji Glenn, again, first semester in jazz band, killing it. It's awesome what he's doing. Silas Rivera, who we met, him and Andrew Morales, we met at our first Summer Jazz Institute. He sounded great then. He's just getting better and better each time we hear him. Ave Corbett, who you just heard sing on Feeling Good. Wong Hamey, you're going to hear play some incredible alto sax on the next song. Another great player who just joined us and is killing it. Andrew Morales on trumpet, did a wonderful job. We're keeping him around for a while. You hear him hitting those high notes. He's got a good growl. I mean, he's working on everything. Alexander Glover, who is not a music student, but he's a great drummer. Great percussionist again. He played some vibraphone for us last semester. Mr. Matt Cargiulo couldn't be here tonight. He doesn't have a vibraphone. Some of you might remember Matt, so it was a little bit tough for us to get him and he wasn't available. We're hoping Matt never leaves because he's just always something he adds to it. So I want to thank everybody again. This last song we're going to do, this was the one that scared me the most. We had a song we were going to do from Dr. Jerson this semester. We were going to premiere it. We were hoping to get to it. It is something else. It is awesome. It was just, I don't think we could have done it so, remotely. So in the fall, we're going to do it. Wait till you guys hear it. It's awesome. This one was another challenge to do, but I couldn't take two challenges, so we went with this one. This is a Marcus Miller tune. Maybe that's why I chose it. No, I love Dr. Jerson. He's my favorite composer like we have around. We're so fortunate to have him. But Marcus Miller is a bass player. You know. So this is from a David Sanborn record he did in 1992 called Up Front. This is called Snakes. Snakes, David Greif, Juan, Andrew hitting some notes up on that, Mike Williamson on guitar. So, man, thanks to everybody who came. We'll get through, right? I look forward to seeing the fall semester as a gift to me, and I was showing these guys earlier, this was almost the shirt I was going to give you guys for tonight. We'll get through. Mercer's there, we're open, we're there for everybody. We'll be there, you know, summer classes are starting up. If you're thinking of taking some classes, it's a great time. It's 20% off this summer. Fall registration is open. We're all hoping, you know, I need to get back in the classroom. I need to get playing with these guys again. So it's time. You register for fall classes. Come be a part of this. We've got a choir. We've got chamber. We've got jazz band. You know, you name it. We've got it. And, you know, some just amazing teachers there. I'm really, really lucky to have the teachers we have. I really appreciate everybody coming and giving us some, you know, giving us your night. Is there any questions? Does anybody in the band have anything they would like to say? This is all brand new, so this is all new to me. All right.
I just want to say thank you for putting everything together.
Thank you. My pleasure. So thanks to everybody for being here. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching this. Thanks to you guys. Look forward to getting on a stage with some of you guys soon. And those of you who are moving on, please, please come back. Please come visit, stop by. We had an amazing, amazing Summer Jazz Institute lined up this summer that obviously we aren't able to do, but next summer we're going to be getting it back. And I would like to just take one moment and we had one of our guest artists just passed away last week, and he's one of Trenton's own, Mr. Richie Cole. So just take a thought in your day, and one of the most amazing alto sax players in the last 30, 40 years. And he's born and raised in Trenton. So it was a real shame that we lost him. He was planning on being here actually for this concert tonight. And he was coming to be a part of the summer jazz program with Terrell. So next time we'll make it. We'll make it happen. Can't wait to see everybody in the fall again. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Please stay safe. I hope we all can be as healthy and safe as possible. See you guys soon.